The love of my life is here tonight. I just want that second chance, so if you could come on
Justin's attempts to win Selena back had everyone shocked, but now we finally know why. At first, it seemed like just another emotional moment, maybe even random, but new details from Selena's team confirm it wasn't so simple. They revealed that Justin actually reached out to her again last year, and suddenly, everything started to make sense. That viral clip of her looking emotional, it hits totally different now. Fans are putting the pieces together, and it's making everyone wonder, how close did Justin really get to fixing things with Selena? The Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber love story just refuses to end. Their complicated relationship, which fans call Jelena, ruled pop culture for years, and just when it seemed like the drama was finally over, 2024 brought it all back. And this time, the internet could barely handle it. Justin, now a dad, and married, reportedly slid into Selena's DMs, trying to reconnect with her quietly. But instead of responding, Selena completely ignored him, and her close friends spilled all the behind-the-scenes proof. This whole situation is giving strong, I live rent-free in my ex's head vibes, and fans are living for every messy detail. Jelena's story goes all the way back to 2009, when a young Justin sang to Selena during a New Year's Eve performance. From there, they kicked off a roller coaster romance that became one of the biggest on-again, off-again stories in Hollywood. Through public breakups, sweet reunions, and tons of drama, their love story played out in front of the world and left. Fans divided. Some believed they were soulmates, others thought they were better apart. But no one can deny the impact their relationship had on pop culture. And now, with this latest twist in 2024, fans are once again picking sides. Was Justin trying to fix a mistake? Or was it just a moment of regret? Either way, it seems the Jelena story isn't over just yet, and fans everywhere are watching closely for what happens next. In 2018, Selena and Justin's story flatlined, then Justin shocked everyone by proposing to Hailey Baldwin just months later, faster than a TikTok trend. Fast forward to 2024, and the drama is far from over. Justin stepped fully into his family man era when he and Hailey welcomed their baby boy Jack in August. Meanwhile, Selena was glowing in her Benny Blanco era, sharing sweet moments with the music producer as their relationship grew deeper and stronger. But just when it seemed like everyone had moved on, Justin entered what fans now call his desperate ex phase. In September 2024, Life and Style dropped a headline-making report claiming Justin wanted to make peace with both Selena and Benny. According to sources, fatherhood had changed him. He reportedly felt he needed to fix the emotional damage from his past with Selena, saying he wanted to clear his karma and start fresh. But the timing, super suspicious. His peace offering came just as rumors exploded that Selena and Benny were engaged. That rumor became fact when, in December, Selena hard-launched her engagement on Instagram, proudly showing off a stunning diamond ring. Some insiders even claimed Benny popped the question back in August, but the couple waited to announce it, maybe, to avoid stealing attention from Justin's baby news. That move? Classy? But the tea didn't stop there. In Touch Weekly spilled even more. Justin didn't just think about reaching out. He actually tried several times to contact both Selena and Benny. His goal? To fix things and make their new reality feel normal. But the result? Total silence. He was completely ignored. Justin has tried reaching out on multiple occasions, the source said, but Selena and Benny aren't responding. The rejection hit hard, especially since Justin and Benny had worked together in the past on hits like Love Yourself. And now, fans are left wondering, was Justin trying to make peace, or was he just realizing too late what he lost? Justin couldn't believe Benny Blanco had cut ties after landing the ultimate upgrade, dating Selena Gomez. To understand the full impact of this twist, you have to remember just how obsessed Justin was with Selena during their prime. He's been open about it in past interviews, calling her his biggest inspiration and admitting she was once his entire world. "I was in a great place in my relationship," he shared once. "She was all that mattered." When asked directly if he meant Selena, he didn't dodge the question. This is true, it really was. And when it came to feelings, he didn't hold back. "Of course, I was definitely in love." In another rare moment of honesty, Justin confessed that even long after their breakup, Selena still lived rent-free in his creative process. When asked what inspired his songwriting the most, his answer was simple: probably my ex-girlfriend. He explained that many things still reminded him of her. But the 2024 drama, that wasn't spilled by Justin. It was Selena's team who went full savage, exposing his secret attempts to reach out. They didn't just ignore him quietly, they leaked the receipts to major media outlets. Justin's failed DMs became public knowledge, and fans quickly noticed the pattern. Selena's team delivered the ultimate silent rejection, refusing to engage while still controlling the entire narrative. There was no official PR statement from her. Instead, unnamed sources spilled the tea to magazines like In Touch Weekly and Life and Style. This brilliant move let Selena stay completely out of the mess while her side still made the headlines. Talk about playing chess while others play checkers. These inside sources made it crystal clear. Selena had outgrown the past. She was living her best life with Benny, hitting power couple status. According to a report from Hindustan Times, Justin had an emotional moment when Selena's engagement news broke. For him, it felt like the final goodbye. One source even said he caught feelings again when he saw that ring on her finger. Like, he finally realized the chapter was closed. And that realization, it hit him harder than anyone expected. Still, those same insiders made it clear. Justin was staying loyal to Hailey and embracing his new role as a dad. But then, in December 2024, things took a weird turn. Justin posted a self-timed photo with Hailey, but the music he chose? Lizzie McAlpine's All My Ghosts, a song dripping with ex-relationship vibes. Fans instantly picked up on the timing. Selena had just announced her engagement, and this felt way too targeted. Hola magazine even called it out, hinting that Justin might be quietly showing his real feelings. Then came April 2025, and Justin went full drama mode. He shared an Instagram story featuring a meme of Gollum from Lord of the Rings, with the caption, "Girls on social media when they get engaged." It didn't take a detective to see the shade. The internet exploded, convinced this was aimed at Selena. The timing was just too perfect to ignore. Swiftly, Selena's fans showed up like an online army, dragging Justin for the petty move. BuzzFeed even pointed out this wasn't the first time Justin had posted low-key digs that fans believed were about Selena. The pattern was hard to miss. People online started asking, was Justin really over her, or was she still living rent-free in his mind? Meanwhile, Selena kept her cool. She focused on her hit series Only Murders in the Building, served elegance with every post, and never responded to the drama. Fans were torn. Was Justin's 2024 reach out really about making peace and healing? Or did it all scream, I want what I can't have? Did his shady memes in 2025 reveal feelings he hadn't let go of? Or were people just reading too much into everything? One thing's for sure. Whatever was going on in Justin's mind, Selena and her inner circle weren't. Engaging. They stayed quiet, calm, and completely above the chaos. She didn't need to clap back. Her silence said it all, and fans knew Selena had truly moved on. Instead of entertaining Justin's comeback attempts, Selena's team shut it down by exposing his failed DMs and staying completely unbothered. They drew a firm line. Justin wasn't relevant anymore. Selena had moved on and was fully focused on her Benny Blanco chapter. When the news dropped that Justin tried to reach out in 2024, Selena's loyal friends and fans didn't stay quiet. They flooded social media with fierce support, forming a digital wall around her. Everyone agreed Selena deserved peace, not more drama from her ex. Even some celebs stepped in to defend her choice to ignore him. One post that went viral came from user Albanan Habru on April 13, 2025, who shut down Beliebers with a brutal truth. Y'all need to accept that Selena wants nothing to do with him or that messy couple. The rest of the tweet echoed how many fans felt. Selena has every right to talk about her past, and if Justin did the same in a song, he'd be praised for being deep. But when Selena shares her truth, people call it drama. Fans were done with that double standard. They made it clear. Selena doesn't owe anyone silence, especially when the other side keeps throwing shade. Reddit was just as fired up. In a thread titled, Justin Bieber continues to throw shade on Instagram from April 2025. User Ab Kiron Company Time held nothing back. The whole mental health crashing comment feels aimed at Selena, they wrote. He's married, he has a kid, it's time to leave her alone. She's allowed to be happy. That comment hit home. Others in the thread jumped in, sharing how tired they were of Justin's vague Instagram stories and passive-aggressive posts. Fans weren't just defending Selena, they were calling Justin out. His behavior felt childish and exhausting. People wanted him to stop acting like he still had a role in Selena's life. She'd moved on, and so should he. The public wasn't here for his subtle digs or nostalgia posts anymore. This wasn't cute. It was messy, and fans were choosing peace, not chaos. Not chaos. Fans felt Justin should be focusing on his own life instead of constantly reacting to someone who had clearly moved on. The frustration online was real. He had a whole new chapter now. A wife, a newborn, a completely different season of life. Yet somehow, he still found time to stir up drama every time Selena was thriving. People were confused. Why was he so bothered? Reddit user Akaid Kamsi perfectly captured this emotional disconnect. He should have taken time to heal. Selena did. And look at her now. She's glowing, in love, and living her best life. That healing journey? Fans were obsessed. The internet couldn't help but highlight the contrast between Selena's powerful growth arc and Justin's inability to fully let go. User @Stitch delivered the harshest truth. He married the rebound, but Selena actually moved on. And he can't stand it. That take, no lies detected, but things got even deeper when Reddit user Affune Entertainment 9004 dropped a Galaxy Brain comment. It's not the music that triggered him, it's her unproblematic love life. He doesn't care about the album. That post lit up the thread, and soon the general consensus echoed this sharp read. Justin wasn't shaken by Selena singing about heartbreak. It was the fact that she had finally found something real with Benny, something grounded, calm, mature. Benny had recently given an interview, and fans were absolutely moved. He came across as emotionally intelligent, thoughtful, and down to earth. Everything many felt Justin had been lacking. Benny didn't just support Selena's career, he lifted her up without trying to steal the spotlight. In a world where basic decency from men gets overpraised, Benny was something different. He felt like a safe space. And to fans, that contrast said everything. Justin may have built a new life, but it was Selena who healed, leveled up, and left the past behind. That's what truly hurt. Not the songs, not the fame, but the realization that someone he once loved found peace, happiness, and maturity in someone else. Selena's unbothered aura, quiet, introspective, and deeply confident, struck a powerful chord with fans. This wasn't just about her having a new boyfriend, it was about her emotional glow-up. People weren't merely praising her relationship with Benny Blanco, they were romanticizing it. Suddenly, timelines were filled with fans publicly apologizing to Benny forever doubting his intentions when their relationship first went public. And the contrast? Absolutely brutal. Justin's past, littered with emotional outbursts, messy choices, and a seeming lack of self-growth, felt more glaring than ever in comparison. This wasn't about music anymore. It was about watching your ex elevate with someone who seemed emotionally secure, kind, and genuinely good for her. And yeah, if you're not in a great mental or emotional space yourself, watching that unfold across every social platform could sting. Hard. But Selena wasn't just backed by her fans. Her celebrity besties were riding hard for her too. Enter Taylor Swift, Selena's ultimate day one and most vocal ride or die. When Selena hard-launched her engagement to Benny Blanco in December 2024, Taylor didn't hesitate to light up the comments, "Yes, I will be the flower girl," she wrote, instantly serving BFF goals and letting the world know she was front and center for Selena's glow-up era. Taylor's protective energy towards Selena dates back years, especially during her healing process after Justin. In a 2019 interview with BBC Radio's Beats One, Taylor openly gushed about "Lose You to Love Me," a track widely seen as Selena's emotional goodbye to Justin, calling it the best thing she's ever done. That endorsement wasn't just supportive. It was loud, proud, and rooted in sisterhood. Then, during Selena's emotional performance at the 2019 American Music Awards, Taylor was caught on camera in full hype girl mode, alongside artist Halsey, cheering her on like a true day one. That iconic display of women supporting women wasn't lost on fans. It screamed loyalty. And in the aftermath of the Jelena fallout, that loyalty echoed louder than ever. Taylor wasn't just supporting a friend. She was making it very clear whose side she was on. The ripple effects of Selena and Justin's breakup? They reached far beyond the couple. Amid the 2023 chaos between Selena and Hailey, celebrity reinforcements arrived, and they came in hot. Makeup mogul Jeffree Star led the charge, stepping into full-on defender mode for Selena in a now viral TikTok. With zero chill, he trashed Hailey's skincare line by literally tossing one of her products in the trash, branding her a Nepo baby, and declaring that bullying would not be tolerated in his house. The internet lit up. Even Mother Monster herself, Lady Gaga, joined the virtual battlefront, sliding into a TikTok comment to call Selena beautiful inside and out. A subtle, classy, yet unmistakable clapback in support of her during an internet-breaking feud that had everyone watching. Then came Jennifer Stone, Selena's Wizards of Waverly Place bestie from their Disney Channel days. Her shade-loaded TikTok lip sync captioned, "When people try to mess with my people, hit different." It was nostalgic, fierce, and screamed loyalty. Other celebrities added their voices more quietly, but just as powerfully. Singer Pia Mia started posting makeup looks using Selena's music, most notably her Calm Down remix. Jordan Woods casually dropped a Snapchat rocking Rare Beauty's lip liner, giving a major wink of support to Selena's brand. Mooney Long gave Selena's classic Who Says its own shining moment on TikTok, proving the singer still had industry fans in her corner. As Selena's relationship with Benny Blanco started giving major power couple energy, Taylor Swift didn't miss a beat. On March 22, 2025, Taylor broke her Instagram silence specifically to hype up Selena and Benny's album I Said I Love You First, commenting, "Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, I love this album so much, oh my god, dead." She didn't need to mention Justin. This public celebration of Selena's love and creative glow-up said everything. The celebrity and fan response formed an emotional fortress around Selena, reinforcing her decision to ghost Justin's messy DM attempts and stand tall in her unbothered queen era. And the most iconic part of it all? Selena's silence. She said nothing. She entertained nothing. That dignified quiet screamed louder than any clapback, and the internet heard it loud and clear. Selena continued radiating unbothered queen energy, refusing to even blink at the swirling drama and staying laser-focused on her thriving Benny era and career renaissance. In March 2025, she and Benny Blanco dropped I Said I Love You First, an album that fans immediately began decoding for potential. Callbacks to her Justin Bieber chapter. One song in particular, How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, featured the savage lyric, "You're so embarrassing. Go cry where no one's watching," which BuzzFeed and fans alike clocked as dripping in X-shade energy. But true to form, Selena didn't bite. She declined to confirm any of the Justin-related theories, choosing instead to keep the spotlight on her current joy, not her past pain. When listeners speculated that a lyric referencing a dream about an ex apologizing pointed to Justin, Selena was quick to shut it down, clarifying that the inspiration had nothing to do with him. Her refusal to weaponize her art against her past showed immense maturity and clarity. She let the music speak without dragging her into the mud. This classy, strategic silence allowed Selena to preserve her peace while reminding everyone of how far she's come. In contrast, Justin's social media antics, particularly the now infamous Gollum meme, seemed emotionally reactive and petty by comparison. By April 2025, when he posted that meme aimed at girls on social media when they get engaged, Selena's response was once again gloriously silent. The Mirror US reported she was unbothered and radiant on the set of Only Murders in the Yao, building in NYC, serving looks, filming scenes, and giving off zero energy toward the mess. That visual alone, Selena walking confidently through Manhattan while her ex posted cryptic shade from the sidelines, spoke volumes. It wasn't just about ignoring drama, it was about leveling up in full view of the world, with the public now overwhelmingly on her side, and support from celebs and fans alike flooding social platforms. Selena's quiet refusal to revisit old wounds became the final exclamation point. She had closed the book and locked the door behind her. Selena's breakup era officially bloomed into her breakthrough era, with fans worldwide celebrating her growth, peace, and romantic rebirth alongside Benny Blanco. The post-Jelena narrative isn't just another chapter in celebrity drama, it's a powerful blueprint for reclaiming your life after a toxic relationship, especially one that dominated headlines and public fascination for over a decade. By early 2025, Selena was deep in her glow-up era, creating hits with her now fiancé Benny and building a life completely unrecognizable from her roller coaster years with Justin Bieber. But, make no mistake, this wasn't some viral TikTok transformation. It was the result of painful growth, therapy, emotional labor, and intentional healing. Her commitment to redefining her identity outside the shadow of being Justin's ex took center stage in her 2022 documentary My Mind and Me, which offered a raw, vulnerable look at the toll their relationship took on her mental health. That film marked the beginning of her public reclamation and her quiet, firm erasure of Justin from her story. When she soft-launched her relationship with Benny Blanco in December 2023, the tone was immediately different. It wasn't the high-stakes, hyper-visible whirlwind of her previous romance. Instead, it was low-key, grounded, and protective, rooted in privacy and authenticity. What the public didn't know yet was that Selena and Benny had reportedly already taken a massive step forward. According to Insider Scoops and Daily Mail Tea, the couple had been secretly engaged since August 2024. They held off on announcing it, possibly out of respect to avoid overshadowing Justin's baby news that same month. The timing? Ironic. Even cinematic. Because when Justin allegedly slid into Selena's DMs in late 2024, hoping to reconnect, she was already privately celebrating a new forever. That twist only added more layers to the unfolding drama. But what really stirred fans was the deeper complication: Justin's messy history with Benny Blanco. As a longtime music collaborator, Benny had once been part of Justin's inner circle, making his role in Selena's fresh start not just poetic, but deeply personal. For Selena, though, it wasn't about revenge. It was about choosing peace over chaos, love over loops. Justin's past collaborations with Benny Blanco on chart toppers like Love Yourself and Lonely added layers of complexity to his attempted reconciliation with Selena. According to sources, their professional relationship made Justin's attempted reconnection and subsequent ghosting even more awkward. Page 6 spilled the tea, claiming Justin was rattled when Benny distanced himself after securing the girlfriend upgrade with Selena. The source noted that Justin found the couple's shared social media moments immature, which only deepened his sense of betrayal, not just by Selena, but by Benny, a former collaborator. It was major "you can't sit with us" energy, and the subtle sting was felt across social platforms. Justin's growing frustration with Selena and Benny's relationship became even more visible in early 2025. The Economic Times reported that his cryptic social media posts sparked a frenzy online, especially after Selena's engagement announcement. Fans quickly decoded these posts as signs that Justin had yet to process the end of their era, despite being fully settled with his own wife and baby. The tension reached its peak in April 2025 when Justin shared the infamous Lord of the Rings meme. BuzzFeed immediately connected the meme to Selena's engagement content, viewing it as a deliberate attempt to ruin her moment. The backlash was swift and intense, with many calling out Justin for failing to let Selena thrive in peace. Some of his supporters tried to defend him, arguing the meme wasn't aimed at Selena, but the timing and content of the post convinced most of the internet it was. Selena, however, remained unbothered and kept the focus on her own journey. March 2025 saw the release of I Said I Love You First, her album with Benny Blanco. It was both a creative triumph and a public celebration of their love. People magazine reported that Taylor Swift broke her Instagram hiatus just to hype up her bestie's project, showing her unwavering support. Justin's increasingly triggered posts only amplified public support for Selena's stance, showcasing the stark contrast between their divergent paths after the end of Yolena. Their journeys post-breakup offer a captivating case study in emotional growth and moving on after a viral relationship. While both have found new partners, Selena's evolution appears to be marked by a more complete emotional glow-up. In her documentary, My Mind and Me, she opened up about how her breakup with Justin was ultimately the best thing that ever happened to her, indicating that she invested deeply in therapy and healing. This process was instrumental in her leveling up emotionally and mentally. On the other hand, Justin quickly transitioned into his relationship with Hailey Bieber, proposing to her just months after his final chapter with Selena ended. While he built a family and a new life, his reported attempts to reach out to Selena in 2024, alongside his subsequent shade on social media, have led many to question whether he's achieved the same sense of closure. Hola reported that Selena went viral following Justin's baby announcement in August 2024, a testament to how their stories remain algorithmically connected even years after their breakup. This persistent connection makes Selena's decision to leave Justin on read all the more powerful. It's a bold, elite-level act of boundary setting that prioritizes her happiness in the present over entertaining past drama, adding an intriguing plot twist. Selena and Benny's delayed engagement announcement speaks volumes about their emotional maturity. According to Revista Monet, Justin's baby news prompted a 4-month delay in Selena and Benny's engagement announcement, demonstrating the couple's respect for Justin's timeline. Despite having no obligation to consider his announcement, they made the decision to avoid overshadowing it. This consideration sharply contrasts with Justin's apparent struggle to respect Selena's new chapter, as seen in his DM attempts and social media shade, suggesting that he still hasn't fully accepted her new life. This kind of behavior is something many of us can relate to, the challenge of seeing an ex thrive with someone new, even when you've supposedly moved on. Perhaps the most telling glimpse into Justin's complex feelings came from an old clip where he made a public apology during a comedy event. While this may have been part of a joke, the sentiment behind it, acknowledging how he mishandled the relationship, seems to have stuck with him. His reported 2024 DM attempts could be seen as a delayed attempt to make amends, though the timing and execution clearly didn't vibe with Selena or her team. As this saga continues to unfold, it serves as a powerful reminder of how past relationships can continue to haunt your social algorithm, even years after you've supposedly moved on. For Selena, the decision to leak Justin's outreach attempts via insiders, rather than addressing it directly, was a masterclass in strategy. It allowed her to acknowledge the situation while keeping the focus firmly on her own narrative, refusing to let Justin's drama shift attention from her current happiness and thriving career. By maintaining her boundaries and prioritizing her happiness with Benny, Selena demonstrates what real emotional growth and leveling up looks like. The overwhelming support she's received from her stan army, besties, and fellow celebrities has created a protective force field around her new chapter. As of April 2025, Selena seems poised to continue thriving in both her personal and professional life, while Justin navigates his own complex journey. Their intertwined history guarantees they'll always occupy some space in the public imagination, but Selena's response to his 2024 outreach makes one thing clear. While she acknowledges the past, she's living her best main character life in the present and manifesting her future. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to explore more similar content.